we're gonna do some audio checks now. First, Amanda, how are you?
I have been missing podcast night.
Yes.
Right?
Me too. And John, how are you?
I am amazing with two of my favorite people that
Oh,
are
we
not
had
my wife.
good. I was about. I listen. I just wanted to
Good
clarify. I knew.
qualifier. Good
I
qualifier. Your
listen.
wife is pretty
She's
dope.
within an air shot, so
Yeah,
I mean,
she is
I
that
pretty
is
knew.
dope
okay.
though. So,
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew.
And you both went to the wedding.
Yeah, we
it's
were
true.
there. Listen, I knew that she is one of your favorite people. I was
Yep.
present for that, but like, listen, we like to say things out loud in this house.
Yeah.
That's real.
So, um, we have been gone for a little while, so thank you very much to everybody for your patience. Um, we had some illnesses, we had some work, we had all sorts of stuff, but we are back and we'll be back on track. And the good news is, the video game industry didn't stop while we were gone, right?
Really has
It
not stopped. Can't
and
stop, won't stop.
and and even better, hard to believe, there was actually some good news that we can talk about because man, it's been a rough year and a half, but like, and so there have been some weeks we've been in our pre-show meeting and we're like, wow, what are we going to talk about? But the good news is we actually have fun things to talk about that are interesting and family appropriate and heck yeah. So let's get right into the games that we have been playing because we so many good games. And Amanda, why don't we just start? You've been Pocopia-ing.
Oh, I really have been. When I have enough brain power between all of the personal and professional emergencies and fires that I've been putting out, Pocopia is my happy place. It's where I go at the end of the day to hang out with my beloved Pokemon and I play it alongside Vivi, my youngest, and Mike actually ended up getting another Switch, so all three of us are playing Pocopia at the same time now. So it is a very joyful time when we do this, and it is a perfect game. It really is. I love it so much.
Yeah. It's
and
I've
what,
been
like
hearing
2
so
million
much.
something people agree with you,
I
John?
feel like it's definitely not a hot take at this point. It's like ice
Yeah.
cold.
Yeah. Like I all I've heard is good things.
It's
Like
exquisite.
from what I've heard from someone very close to me, it just
Literally in this case.
I the main thing I asked was like with Dreamlight Valley. Immediately after a few hours, I was repeating quests, and like that
Oh,
falls
it's not
off for
like that
me.
anymore.
Exactly. Animal Crossing, same thing. Talking to the
Yeah.
same people every day. This, how many Pokemon are currently in this game? Like,
I don't even know. I
yeah,
have so many Pokemon.
And
she
there's a
was like none
post-launch
of the.
plan.
Yeah, yeah. There's a roadmap,
This is a
but like,
game. It's a
yeah,
game of service.
but
Um,
like, she's been playing for at least 40, 60 hours now, and no repeated dialogue or anything. Like,
Nope.
I do have to interrupt everybody just for a moment. We
yeah,
got Mega Mom in the chat. She was able to
yay,
make it on time, which is very nice. So thank you very much, and also thank you for the sub 59 months in a row. We've been doing this for a long freaking time. So
yeah,
thank you very much, Mega Mom. You make it at least. I mean, she said she made it. You make it at least once a month every time. So thank you very much for that. So it is. So for folks who don't necessarily know, Pocopia, I don't know. I hate the name. That's the only thing I don't like about it. Is a game made by the Dragon Quest Builders team, where they basically just were like,
oh,
"Hey, Dragon Quest Builders, but like, what if we made
So
it with characters that
good.
people care about? Like, not to throw shade at Dragon Quest Builders, but like,
Dragon
you're
Quest
not
Builders
Pokemon.
1 and 2, very good
Great game,
games.
great game.
Very, very good games. I had the pleasure of reviewing the second one, I think, for Super Parent,
Yeah,
when I was a journalist. That was a while ago,
yeah,
I guess at
man,
this
that was a
point.
long time
But it
ago.
was really,
you're a
really
game
good.
dev now.
Um,
Yeah, I make games. It's
yeah,
weird.
exactly. So the it is, that team was great and that formula was awesome. I'm really glad that they, rather than going outside their wheelhouse, right?
Yeah.
Like rather than being roped into making some kind of weird multiplayer game or, you know, making an FPS or something, they were actually allowed to stay inside their wheelhouse, and they made another game just with a different license. And I think it's just the perfect decision. This game is, I feel like Cold Take has like a negative connotation. I think we all just universally agreed that we needed something fun and we needed something light. And the fact that they're using all Gen 1 Pokemon, well, not all, but they're really heavily focusing on Gen 1 Pokemon. This really is, you know, cozy vibes, nostalgia, accessibility, because I know there's a lot of folks that are playing that aren't fully invested in the Pokemon universe. For those that don't know, it is a city build, like a town building game where you are a Ditto and you help bring Pokemon into your town. They teach you new abilities, and then you use those abilities to build new habitats, to have new Pokemon come. It's a very interesting loop that results in slowly building an army of Pokemans all over your little town. And then you get to design it and build it like it's Minecraft or whatever.
And there's a whole like plot line where like,
we don't want to spoil nothing. A whole bunch of stuff. Well, there's no people around. That's why you're playing as a. So it is very cool.
The big question is Tamagotchi Life going to dethrone it this month?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
No.
The wife is excited on that one too.
I mean, listen, it's going to be good.
Yeah.
It's going to sell a lot of copies. But to dethrone Pokopia, like, I don't know that there's a lot of things that can dethrone Pokopia. This thing has taken the world by storm. So Amanda, how many Pokemon have you brought into your town so far? Is it like a lot, or is it?
Because it's sitting right in front of me. Because I thought that perhaps we might have this conversation.
What? How crazy?
I only have 28 Pokemon.
Okay.
And I have the habitats available for a handful more, but I'm also only in the first zone.
Yeah.
So like I have not put as much time into this as I would like because aforementioned fires.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you were at GDC this last week doing.
Oh right, yeah, I guess that's
GDC
true. Yeah,
things.
that's pretty cool.
Yeah, it wasn't all fires. You had long distance fires.
I did.
So that is, I mean, I know that there's more. I know just from reading one of the reviews, there's at least 100. You know, and probably more. And I know there's a post-launch plan. This game is going to be around. This is going to be a big deal for a while. I suspect we will have it on our gift guide, and it will probably be on our. This game's going to have some staying power. So if you don't have it yet, man, this is going to be such a great summer vacation game for so many kids.
Oh yeah, big.
This is a great. Like I hugely approve of this one, and yeah, I can't wait to see what they do next. I'm just waiting.
She's found 80 Pokemon so far.
Wow.
Holy crap.
Wow.
I think Viv's probably found that many.
Yeah.
But she's been going hard.
Yeah.
Which
you see what I did
I respect.
There? Yeah, listen. Well, Vivi is a talented gamer.
Gotta catch them all.
You do. And Viv takes that very personally.
It's true. John, what have you been playing? Because I know your wife has been playing Pokopia. What about you?
So, currently really deep into Little Known Galaxy, which is a Stardew Valley type. It's just you're on a ship instead, and you're a newly formed captain, and you're a captain in training, and you go to different worlds, and it's Star Trek. You're going up and down and talking to everybody on the crew, and then doing landing party stuff. And then, like, that's the dungeons that would be in Stardew Valley. But that one's a lot of fun. I'm excited for what's coming, though, because Fallen Tier The Ascension, which I backed on Kickstarter, launched. The game released this morning, And then also Cozy Grove Camp Spirit is now no longer just I think it was like was it Apple Arcade or something like that?
Yeah.
It's going everywhere in like a month or so.
That's because of weird acquisition stuff too,
Yeah.
because Spry Fox was owned by Netflix.
Yep.
So it was they was like mobile
Netflix,
only for
that
quite
was the
some
one.
time.
Yeah, yeah. But like I somehow accidentally overwrote my save and I'm at 99% unlocked on Steam in the first game.
Oh.
But I'm wicked excited. Cozy Grove was one of the best games. It's more of a town builder version of Spiritfarer, which was one of my favorite games.
Oh,
I
Spiritfarer.
miss Spiritfarer, and
Spiritfarer is magic.
yeah, just so many feelings in that game. But Cozy Grove is more designer like Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
So love it.
Awesome. I don't. Have you guys ever heard of this little game, Slay the Spire?
What? No. What?
No.
What's that?
No, not at all.
Not at all.
Definitely did not take everything by storm this week. Not at all.
Slay the Spire 2 came out, and they did. So what I love about Steam is they do, they'll do whenever a sequel comes out, they'll do like a bundle. I'm sure this is the developer and publisher, but like whatever, they'll do the bundle, and you get the discount on the bundle, and then if you already have the game, you still get the discount on the game. You get the bundle
I love
discount.
that one,
And
yeah.
so we already had Slay the Spire. I've played that way too many hours, and now we're in. And so they were like, "Hey, you can have 15% off of your Slay the Spire 2." And I was like, "Well, you know what? Twist my arm there, buddy. I don't have a lot, but I have
There's
Slay the
actually
Spire money."
The discount also comes with if you have Balatro.
Well, that was a different bundle,
yeah.
but I would have gotten that one
I have
too.
Balatro.
And man, let me tell you, I haven't played multiplayer, but what's interesting is I have some friends who every time they see me on, they try to get me to play multiplayer, and I'm just not quite ready yet. But I have played. I don't. You know what? I'm gonna look. I may regret this. So I know that some of it is because I've let it sit idle. So it's probably about 25 hours so far. This game is real good. They added a new dude. Some of the OGs are back. Everything looks nicer, which is like, it's not a graphically intensive game, but everything looks a little prettier. It's like they redrew everything. The edges are sharper, but it is in early access. This is this game is not done. And what's really interesting is they are being very on the nose about about how in process it is, because, a lot of the art assets are drawn in MS Paint with like neon paint. And so some of the art, I'm like, listen, if this was the art in the actual final game, I would be fine with it because it's just kind of cool. But I know that eventually they're going to be like, we're adding all the art assets. If you are in the I like the roguelike deck builder thing, this is a must play. Like, if you like that style of games, if you like the card combat deck builder stuff, this is the game. It is so good. I can't even. I can't stop. I love the new guys. I haven't even unlocked everything yet. And we know there's going to be more coming. There's a Necromancer, which is very cool. And so I've been playing that, but I've also been balancing that with the release of World of Warcraft Midnight. Now, I want to say, I'm not going to turn this into a World of Warcraft podcast, although I could. I do just want to say that it is the best Warcraft I have ever played.
Wow. That is saying something.
It is saying a lot. Listen, it looks cool. The quests are fun. The story is really interesting. The new, this whole like light versus void theme they've been going on is awesome. The zones are cool. They did some things with the trolls in the area that are just, the whole plot line is just so awesome, about a conflict of a brother and a brother and sister, and reawakening all the Loas, and it's just so cool. And yeah, it's great. And so that has been my eternal struggle, because I need to play World of Warcraft. The season started today, and raid starts tomorrow for my guild, and I have to somehow get raid ready. But I also just want to play Slay the Spire until my eyes bleed.
That's real.
So being a responsible gamer means playing World of Warcraft a little too late tonight. How wild is that? But I'm gonna do it. You know why? Because I'm a true dedicated gamer. That's what I am.
Yeah, you are.
And also because World of Warcraft is freaking cool. So it's like, it could be worse. They could be making me play a bad game.
It's true.
So, and my oldest and my middle son actually had the experience of leveling from 80 to 90, 100% together. They went from they did the whole thing. It took a little longer than I think my oldest might have liked it to have, because my middle son wanted to take breaks to go play Overwatch and Valorant, as the teens do. But they made it.
The teens do like that.
The teens do be playing them shooters. So yeah, I'm sure I will talk more about World of Warcraft Midnight over the coming year. And I'll definitely talk about Slay the Spire. Anybody else playing anything that they want to talk about real quick before we move on to some really interesting and fun news?
I played the
playing?
opening of Redacted.
Oh yeah,
yeah. The opening of was it Renegades for Destiny 2, which is the Star Wars thing. Very cool looking, but I get it. People are just like, it's Star Wars in my Destiny. I don't like it, but it looks really cool.
Sure.
I may play a little bit more of that, but yeah.
Sure. All right.
Very cool.
I don't have any other games that I am able to speak of either. So let's move on to some news. So I'm sad that Jeff is not here, because he is the Pokemon guy, but I think we can all celebrate that Pokemon had their Pokemon. They had Pokemon Presents because of the franchise's 30th anniversary on Pokemon Day. At the end of February, and they had a slew of announcements, including Pokemon Conquest. Is it Conquest? The battle game?
Oh yeah,
that game is quietly going to take over a lot of people's lives.
Definitely.
You mean to tell me a real battle game? I cannot wait to make a team and just stomp my nephew, because he's been talking all sorts of trash. He is not ready.
Of course.
But they announced some other weird stuff. Leaf Green and Fire Red are out, $20 on the Switch. Everyone
and
has
they're pretty
opinions.
good. They're
lots of
so
opinions.
grindy. I forgot how grindy those games were.
I lost my first 2 Poke Battles in that game, including and so literally I got beat by my rival, who I named Jake after my middle son, and then I lost to the very first Pidgey. And all you have to do is attack. But I missed 3 times in a row in both fights. How's that even fair? Anyway, but so those are out. Obviously, there's some folks that have complaints. Why isn't it in Switch Online? Why, listen, guys, Pokemon Company is not going to give mainline Pokemon games away in a subscription service. That is not theirs. If they somehow did it as their own, they would do it. They're not going to do it as part of somebody else's, because they can charge $20, and they did. It's a premium game franchise. And if that means you're not going to buy it, they are aware. They did the math. But the real exciting thing is they talked about Pokemon Winds and Waves, actual Generation 10, which is, man, it looks so cool.
It really does.
Amanda, what you've seen the trailer? Obviously, you've seen all the trailers since then. I know you weren't able to watch it live because you're a responsible adult, unlike me.
I don't think that's why. I think I was just in a meeting.
That's responsible. You're a responsible adult.
Is it?
Yeah, it is.
Sure?
Attending meetings that you're scheduled for is in fact the definition of responsibility.
Okay, fair enough.
So you've seen it. What were your thoughts seeing Pokemon Wind and Waves the first time, Amanda?
All of the starters are extremely cute.
Yes.
I want all of them. but my daughter will be playing the fire puppy.
I mean,
Because he's the most adorable of the bunch.
Yeah.
Listen, I've been sold on mainline Pokemon games since X and Y. Those were the first Pokemon games that I really, really loved, and those are the first Pokemon games that I beat. I'm so behind on ZA, but
Yeah.
honestly, they're completely different experiences, right? Like mainline
Yeah.
Pokemon games versus Legends Pokemon games, the gameplay is entirely different,
Mhm.
even if you have some overlap, right? So
Mm-hmm.
I think that, I mean, Vacation Pikachu is a mood.
Oh
Vacation
man. Well,
Pikachu is a whole mood
yeah.
on top of everything else. But it'll be great to be in a very water-centric locale, I think. I think it's supposed to be in the Caribbean somewhere, potentially.
It's definitely in, and so Wind and Waves is taking place on an archipelago at least.
Yeah.
So we know whether it's the Caribbean, whether it is Southeast Asia, we know they always pick a geographic region, and we
They
don't
do.
have enough information yet. Islands, water.
Looks cool.
It looks great. I mean, so we'll know. I think we will know. I mean, it could be New Zealand too.
Could be. Yeah,
so
you're right.
we know it's not. I think it is unlikely to be Hawaii because Pacific Islander stuff was Sun and Moon. So, like, I
Yes.
think it is. So we don't know exactly. We'll find out probably in the next trailer. Like, I feel between now and then, there will be like a house or something. It's kind of like when they had the windmills for Scarlet and Violet, and we were like, oh, okay, we know where that is. So, John, what about your initial reaction seeing this trailer? I know you're not the biggest Pokemon guy, but like, it's hard to not get excited for a new gen of Pokemon, even if you don't.
Yeah, I'll be like, I'm excited for my friends. Like,
Yeah.
Everybody else plays it. Like, I play Pokemon Go here and there, but like, I haven't gone all the way through. I kind of want to go back. I got a decent chunk of the way through Pokemon Go Pikachu.
Oh,
Yeah,
Pokemon
Let's
Let's Go
let
Pikachu?
let's go Pikachu.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a good game.
and I think I want to start that back up and finally finish it. Like
Yeah, dude,
on the
that's
Switch
reasonable.
too. Yeah, yeah. But like otherwise, like they never really grip me, and it's mostly because time-based battles, like click and move kind of stuff. Like even I really wanted to get into Persona 5 and it just didn't do it for me. Like the only thing that's grabbed me like that lately was like Clear Obscure, but that was because it was interactive at the same time. So like,
Right, yeah, a little different.
yeah, I need some kind of variety, but like, who knows? Maybe I'll try it out.
You can reserve the right to change your
Yeah.
mind.
Yeah.
Mega Mom in the Twitch chat. I know it says that it's me here, but this is just a weird Riverside bug. Mega Mom saying that they stalled out on CA, but have finished all the other ones since Sun and Moon. Listen, I mean, I think that is, I think there's a lot of folks that are in that same boat. CA is a very dense game, and there's a lot of chatting for an action-oriented video game. So, this is my first reaction was joy. I love new Pokemon games. I love seeing new Pokemon, finding new stuff. I love playing the games. My oldest is a huge Pokemaniac, and so he was immediately thrilled with all this stuff. And so when John says he's excited for his friends, for me, I'm excited for me, and I'm excited for EFG because it's like an event for us, because it's one of like the quintessential family friendly franchises, right?
Real.
And but I'm also excited for my kids because it's like a whole bunch of new stuff, and we're gonna be able to cover it together, and I'm very, very excited about all that stuff. So yeah, there is, if you go to engagefamilygaming.com, we do have a big write-up. I claimed the URL on our site as fast as I could for Wind and Waves, and we're going to be updating it as we get more information over the coming year or so, because we do know it is coming in 2027. I would expect probably holiday of 2027, or at the very least it'll be out before holiday of 2027, because they're going to want to sell a bunch of those for Christmas. I think the thing that I noticed first was the water, which is ironic for a whole bunch of reasons. But this game looks like it might, and I'm knocking on wood here. This looks like it might be like they're trying to make the graphical leap that I think a lot of folks were hoping for. You know, it's painful to listen to people who are career Pokemon reviewers who have been like, this is my favorite franchise, but the last 2 games have just been painful to play. And it's
Scarlet and Violet really struggled.
yeah, I mean, it looks great on Switch 2.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But it didn't come out on Switch 2.
Correct.
So, and a lot of folks kind of did their time on that, on the original one. So I think that is this is a new hope, right? This is my hope. I'm praying here that it runs great, that they really are taking that extra time, because it's not coming out this year, which is what a lot of us assumed. It's coming out next year. I really hope that they give their developers the time and the grace to optimize this thing and make it work. Because Pokemon fans deserve it. And the last couple of games that have run poorly has kind of damaged the brand, I think. But also we got to talk about Mr. Windy Chew and Miss Wavy Chew. Now I know you said Windy Chew, Vacation Pikachu was kind of like the vibe. I believe that he is going to. I believe that Windy Chew is probably going to be the best lazy cosplay.
Oh
ever.
yeah, 100%.
I really hope that the Nintendo store, the Pokemon Company, sells that Hawaiian shirt.
I hope so too.
They will.
And I hope they sell it.
To, quite frankly.
I hope they sell it in expanded sizes so that I can buy one. Because could you imagine me rolling around PAX East in that Hawaiian shirt,
looking like Windy Chew? Absolutely.
Some with the aviators and the hat.
Oh yeah.
This also, I do want to say, the short sleeve shirt, and I was corrected, Marie in the chat telling me that it's an Aloha shirt. You're right. I stand corrected. But he really, and this was where it was rough for me, and I completely forgot about this until I remembered it. So the Pomeranian, who is my dog Oreo, who passed after the pandemic, and then Sir Windy Chew absolutely 100% looked like my dad, but in Pokemon form.
Oh geez.
So I was like, Pokemon Company, are you coming after me? But like,
yeah, like what's going on here?
So whichever one has Windy Chew on the cover, that's the one I'm playing, because if I'm going to have my dad in Pokemon form playing with me, I got to do it, right? So that is, man, it's so exciting. I can't wait to just see more. But the good news is we will see so much more
we definitely
in
will.
the coming years, because we know precious little. Speaking of things we know precious little about that are also, I think, pretty exciting, Xbox had an interesting couple of weeks. We'll leave the scary parts out, and let's just talk about how they got a new console that they announced, Project Helix, which is not coming anytime immediately, but it is a new Xbox, which means it is relevant to us. Amanda, I'm not going to ask you for business analysis. But
that's good, because I'm not going to give it.
You're not going to put your hat on?
No, I'm so tired. Guys, fires.
Same.
I
can't tell on here.
I took a nap.
Yeah.
I love that for you.
What is your what do you think about this? So we know that it's a console that is what we know is that it's going to be an Xbox console that will also play PC games. We don't know what that means yet.
We do not. I think that this is an interesting revelation, quite frankly, because we're sitting at an interesting crossroads with consoles, right? Like we really, really are. Console prices are going up and people are not buying as many. and it is creating some really interesting problems that Microsoft, I think, is looking to solve. So I I feel like we're in, like I said, I think we're at a really interesting place with console gaming in general. And if this is how Microsoft wants to try to recapture both the PC gaming market and, console players and try to get more PC gaming into the living room, people have been trying to get PC gaming in the living room for years, for many, many years.
Yeah.
And as much as I dislike a lot of the things that Microsoft and Xbox are doing with regards to their business, I think that this is a solid play.
Mhm.
We're at this point where we're going to have to start moving towards more holistic solutions just as Sony is moving away, right? Like Sony has no interest in releasing its games on PC anymore, right? So we're starting to see an even deeper divergence, and I think this is the only play that Xbox has. No one wants to buy their consoles. They don't. They are consistently last in sales, and they have been for 2 generations.
Yep.
So I think that this is their way of being like, well, all right, man, we already make Windows, so I guess.
Um, yeah, John, I know you were getting ready to say some stuff. I have some thoughts, but John, what do you think?
I'm very much like I'm excited for what this can be. I'm scared for what they're not saying yet. With I was an early adopter with the Steam Deck, and now I'm an early adopter. I got like a Rogue Ally Extreme, and I love that thing. And I signed up for the beta so I could get full screen. And they're talking about full screen coming to everything like next month, which is great. But like, am I go if I buy a Helix, am I going to be able to put Epic Game Store on there and get all my games there? Am I going to be able to put Galaxy by GOG on there? Am I going to be able to put Steam on there?
See,
Where,
that's the real
yeah,
thing,
that's
right?
yeah. Is this going to be locked down to the point where they're too afraid of people hacking the Xbox side of things that you can't do anything on the Windows side of things? Because this is going to run Windows. It's going to be a different flavor of Windows. Who knows how far into the desktop and installation side of things it's going to be, and what transition layers it's going to be. But they've also done stuff like the shader caching that we have on the Steam Deck, which, for those that don't know what shader caching is, but it compiles all of the stuff at the beginning when you launch the game so that the game runs faster the
Yeah.
whole time. You're not loading textures and all that stuff over and over when you walk from place to place. This stuff is hidden when you walk from one area to another, and there was always that transition where you're moving like a column out of the way or crawling into somewhere. That's all hidden load times. And this is putting everything in the front. And that just needs to be like the standard now. So, what are they going to do on that sort of thing? How are they going to add all this up to optimize everything? Because at this point in time, Linux is amazing for gaming, except for when it comes to anti cheat. I can't play Destiny 2 on a Steam Deck unless it's running Windows. That's the only
But
thing
that's like a
holding it
whole
back.
thing.
Yeah, that's
So,
the only thing holding it back. Yeah.
yeah. So, like, I mean, this is, like I said, this is, I think, the most reasonable and the most solid play for Xbox
Yeah.
because for all of the reasons already mentioned.
Yeah.
We'll
Yeah.
just see how they pull it off,
Yeah.
or quite frankly, if they pull it
Yeah.
off.
If they
Because
don't
another
spike it.
$1,000, potential console hybrid in the living room is
Yeah.
completely untenable for most families.
Yeah,
I mean, that's
and we were this close to the Steam machine, and now the Steam machine is kind of in a quasi crazy hole because of the RAM apocalypse.
Yeah,
Like,
that's real.
and how much is this going to cost? This this
Well,
may go crazy, and then it becomes non-tenable for anybody. You
it
know,
it's definitely going to be interesting. I mean, we know they've gotten rid of some of the Xbox, or they've gotten rid of some of the I am an Xbox marketing. That stuff is all gone. And so, and kind of preparing us for the future of the single Xbox kind of like monolith machine. I am interested to see because I know a lot of folks when they chose their new Xbox head, they talked a lot about how she was coming from the Microsoft AI division, which I know is obviously going to be concerning for a lot of folks. The thing that was interesting to me is that she came from Instacart. So she has one of her previous stints was with Instacart, which is a subscription-based service with complex licensing and negotiations with a bunch of different retailers. And so for me, I think obviously the AI piece, she's big in their tech and full, probably has full exposure to their whole tech stack and, all that stuff. But like, she does have experience leading an organization that is responsible for a very complex marketplace. And so I hope that experience results in something that will be useful to families, right? I mean, right now, the Xbox, when this generation launched, I remember sitting here with the two of you guys and me and Amanda talking about, the Xbox Series S is going to be such a great value. And everybody's going to, between the Xbox Series S and Game Pass, it's going to be this great thing. And the reality is, it was awesome for a little while.
It was 100%.
And, we had a
but
minute.
It was the same kind of thing that we talked about, now 6 years ago almost. Things are only good for consumers as long as it's good for corporate.
Yeah.
And it's no longer good for corporate, so the consumers don't matter.
Yeah. I mean,
the bottom line does.
I mean, it's the whole concept of enshittification, right?
So real.
And so and it's worth mentioning. I didn't even cuss there. That's a real old word.
It is.
So real new word. So it will be interesting to see. Here's the thing. When John said, he's worried about the stuff that they didn't say. Yeah. I mean, there's just so many unknowns, and then there are unknown unknowns, right? Like, we just don't know extra details. And the fine print is always the key here. Everybody's been prepping us for video game consoles being more premium, and everything is more expensive. And we also, taking into account economic factors, et cetera, it's going to be wild over the next handful of years. I know I spent plenty of time championing the Nintendo Switch on its price increase, the Nintendo Switch 2 on its price increase, and saying, look, if you can't afford it, I understand. But like, it's not an unreasonable priced machine. But a reasonably priced machine can still be out of reach.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
So I totally.
It's definitely both and.
So this is going to be a really interesting discussion where I'm sure we're going to have multiple times between now and 2028 when this thing, finds its way out onto shelves, which is a terrifying year to say out loud. But here we are. With that said, let's skip the negatives. I just want to say, how freaking cool is it that we're going to get a new Xbox? Like, here's the thing. There's lots of challenges and lots of other stuff, but like, man, I like new stuff. Even if I don't buy it, man, they put out new cars every year that I'm never, ever, 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 ever going to buy. But I'm like, wow, that car looks cool. And so this is one of those things that we'll be interested to see. It means that if they're going to keep making Xboxes, man, that means we're probably going to get more Forza Horizon. And frankly, if that's the investment the universe needs to make another console that may or may not be great so that we can play Forza Horizon somewhere else, then I guess that's the price that the universe has to pay.
Them's the breaks, I guess.
Them's the breaks. See what she did there, everybody? Them's the breaks, but we were making the joke about Forza Horizon, which is funny because you don't really use your brakes in that game because it's Arcade Racer. Yeah. You make car go. Or apparently in the new one, you can make a Gundam go. I don't know. I'm really excited about that. Anyway, so that's like next month, or is it May?
I
It's
think it might be May.
it's like very soon.
It's gotta be May.
Oh man, it's crazy. I don't even know. All right, so that is the Xbox. We'll share more information as we have it. Right now, we have literally shared everything that the universe knows. There's a handful of people that have put stuff up on whiteboards at Microsoft, and they're the only ones that know more than us. But we'll find out, and we'll share it as soon as we can because that is what we like to do. Let's just take another. We're almost at the end of the show here. I don't want to run too long for folks. We got a Super Mario movie coming out in a couple of weeks, guys. Super Mario Galaxy. I could have sworn it was going to be Super Mario World. They skipped one. Went right to Super Mario Galaxy. John, you were really excited about this one. Tell us why. What's the new news about this game, about this movie that would make us want to talk about it on a podcast?
Donald Glover is Yoshi.
I mean,
yeah,
that's pretty exciting.
Like
that's real.
That's the best casting, and just the best person excited to be in a Mario movie. Like everything he raps about video games. He's on
huge
Community
nerd.
He is like one of us. So having someone like that, Also, we have Brie Larson as
that is true. Brie Larson is Rosalina.
She's a big nerd too. So her coming in as Rosalina, but yeah.
And that is very exciting too. We know she's a big Nintendo fan. Also, that was just not new news. That was announced previously, but that is also very cool. I think that's going to be great. I mean, also they did some other announcements. Luis Guzman is going to be Wart from Super Mario Brothers 2, and Issa Rae is going to be the Honey Queen. So, listen,
I love Issa Rae.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, listen, lots of the Luis Guzman decision. Listen, that guy's awesome. He'd be great.
Everything he does,
and
him on Wednesday. Oh my God, Wednesday, love it.
I mean, listen, he's gonna Wart is gonna be in that movie for 4 minutes, and Luis Guzman is gonna eat the entire screen up.
Yeah,
the entire time he's there. So, the first Super Mario movie made $1 billion. This one is going to make also $1 billion and probably more. This was really smart of them to grab Childish Gambino just in time before they go and make another Mario movie. And frankly, I would be shocked if we don't have a Yoshi's Island now.
No, the next movie is going to be Luigi's Mansion with Charlie Day. That's all I want.
Listen, it's hard to argue. It's hard to argue. We did get it's not gaming or movie related, but apparently, according to Megamom, Lush had a Mario Galaxy collab, including a Yoshi's Egg bath bomb. Real smart merchandising. I was talking to my sons about that. It's like, no, Nintendo they're trying to make Mario bigger because they need to in order to kind of get that next generation. And man, they're doing this. They keep making these smart moves. And what I like is they're making smart moves that make me cringe. Like they're making smart moves that are fun, like casting Donald Glover, and I think the Lush Yoshi bath bomb thing is hilarious and awesome. I think that's just such a clever thing to do. Also, I don't know if y'all saw the Yoshi popcorn bucket.
Yeah.
I might need it.
Yeah, I know. I've never needed a popcorn bucket, but I feel like I need that one. Could you imagine bringing that to one of my Dungeons and Dragons birthday parties to put all the dice in it?
Bro.
That means it's a business expense.
It does. Listen,
sorry.
I don't make the rules.
Yeah, it's a business expense. It's a write-off, right? Isn't that what he says? It's a write-off. Who's writing it off? Anyway, it's like somebody, a lamp. Anyway. Somewhere. So, guys, we did it.
Yay.
Holy crap, that went fast.
It did go fast. We started a little late. We had some technical issues. But
that's on me.
We also had three really kind of nice topics. You know, we talked about some Pokemon, we talked about the new Xbox. Nothing super immediate except for the games that we talked about, which are all games that are available right now, except for the redacted that Amanda could not talk to us about.
There's
sorry,
always
Amanda could not.
redacted.
There
I
will
love
forever be
redacted.
redacted. You literally work on games that have not been released and run a consultancy firm for games that have not been released. So like that's your jam. So everybody, I hope you have a wonderful day. We will be back in 2 weeks where Amanda will talk hopefully about her experience at PAX East. And we will talk about all sorts of other cool stuff. So I'm sure something interesting will happen between now and then. Until next time, everybody, have a great day. And until then, don't forget to get your family game on. We'll see y'all soon. Bye now.
Bye.
Bye.